Hey VC, it's Jonathan, your cheap and cheerful record collector. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Haven't had a video for a while because I've been away. Was off in England, went to visit our daughter who is studying over there. And while we were there, I had some time to go digging for some records. We had a great time, just enjoyed the hell out of it. And met up with an international VC Meetup. So when I was over there, we were in York, England for a little bit, and I got together with Headley. So Headley, another fat bearded man talking about records. If you don't know his channel, definitely check it out. But I met up with Headley and we got to go around, did some digging for some records. Showed me a great time. Went to a pub, went to dinner that night with his girlfriend and my wife and my daughter. We just had a great time. So thanks, Headley. It was great. All right, so let's get to the real deal, the records. So let's see, one second. I'm gonna need my morning fix here. Okay, so we got there. We went to Bath right away. The first place we went, and in Bath we went to a place called Resolution Records. I went there by myself, and I didn't know what prices were yet. I had no idea what things were actually going for over there as compared to here. I went into the store and looked around, didn't see exactly what I was looking for, and I saw a guy. I started talking to him, turned out he was the owner. I told him that I was looking for early UK pressings of 60s Stones, Beatles, Kinks, Animals, Who, etc. He goes, oh, well, you gotta come in the back with me. So he took me into this back room, which is basically a large closet. And he had wall to ceiling, both sides, jammed with all sorts of pressings of early UK pressings. But again, I didn't know what things were going for. And I saw one that I liked, but it was £100. And which is like 130 US dollars. I've never spent that on a record. You know, I'm all cheap and cheerful. So I just couldn't pull the trigger on that. So I didn't buy that. I bought something else from him, and then I went around. Finally, met up with Headley. He took me to a place called Eddie's Vinyl. I think it was called Eddie's Vinyl, which was great. And when I was there, I found the same one that the guy was charging £100 for about £60. So I was real happy with that. And the first one I'll show you is the one I bought there, which is the Rolling Stones' second album, which in England is called Rolling Stones Now, and in the United States it's called, I said Rolling Stones Now. In there it's just called number 2. Same record pretty much. Mostly the same songs, but there are some extras on the English that we don't have in America, and some of the American we don't have in the English. In other words, the song on the American version, they have Mona. That's not on the English version. In the English version, they have Under the Boardwalk. In the American version, they have Little Red Rooster. So there are some differences. Also, the first song on the album, which is Everybody Needs Somebody to Love, the British version is a totally different track. It's longer, more involved, and much better. So, real happy to get that. Super clean. So now I have both the American and the British version of the second Rolling Stones album. I said in England it's called Rolling Stones number 2, and in America it is Rolling Stones Now. The back pictures are the same, as you can see. But really happy to have that to my collection. So that was really the type of thing I was looking for. I also found this, which of course I got excited and didn't realize that it's the Kinks, Schoolboys in Disgrace. Of course, when I got it home to America, as I was looking at it, I realized it's a American pressing, not a British pressing. But that's okay. Didn't cost me that much, and I'm real happy to have it in my collection. Really looking for that early British music. Also, when I was there, I found the Kinks, Sunny Afternoon, which is a compilation. UK pressing, really nice, super clean. That nice, shiny covers, and really happy to have this. Kinks Sunny Afternoon. Also sticking in that same mode of UK, early UK English groups. The Most of the Animals, another compilation, nice British pressing, has all their greatest hits on it. We Gotta Get Out of This Place, Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood, Bright Lights, Big City, which I love, House of the Rising Sun, of course, Bring It On Home to Me, Gonna Send You Back to Walker. So with this one, I think I can get rid of about 2 or 3 other Animal albums. I have US ones, and I'll keep this instead. Really clean, really nice. The Most of the Animals. This one I bought also when I was there. This is a repress, 180 gram repress, a newer repress, almost brand new. It wasn't sealed, but it's almost brand new. And it's the Who Sell Out, which I've been looking for a nice copy of this. He also had a copy of Magic Bus, which is what I wanted. I think it was Magic Bus he had. It was an early Who album, on 400 pounds for it. I was like, I don't think so. It's still sitting there. But this is great and in great condition. And it comes, even though it's a repress, it comes with the groovy wall poster. So you got the groovy wall poster with it. So that was cool. Not that I'm going to put it up on my wall, but it's good to have with it. Then one of my other ones I was looking for, one of my favorite artists, is Richard Thompson. So I got this Richard and Linda Thompson album, The Bright Lights, I Want to See the Bright Lights Tonight. The other one I want to get by them, which I'm still looking for, is Shoot Out the Lights. But this is really a great album. Just love it. Beautiful UK pressing in really good condition. So real happy to add that to my collection. And while I was while I was into the Richard Thompson, I also found Richard Thompson. This is Straight Tempo, which I didn't really know much about it. And I listened to it the other day, and it's all instrumental. Very a mix of Irish jigs and American bluegrass music, which obviously meet very much in the middle of those two genres are very closely related. So really happy to add this to the collection. I haven't been showing you the labels, so I don't know why. It's on Elixir. Nice early pressing. Again, really happy to add that to my collection. Then I had a couple by this guy who I really enjoy. Not big over here in the States at all, but one of my faves is Billy Bragg. English, or maybe he's Irish, I'm not sure. Singer-songwriter. This is Brewing Up with Billy Bragg. This is on, I don't even know the label on this. Go Discs. And also I got this one, which I didn't realize till I got it home. This is Life's a Riot with Spy vs. Spy. This is a 12-inch 45. Has 3 songs on one side, 4 songs on the other side. That's pretty cool. Haven't listened to this yet. Waiting to clean it up and get a good listen. Maybe this afternoon I'll be able to give this a spin and see what it sounds like. So when I was there, we were walking around. I saw a bookstore, and I saw this in the bookstore, and I had to bring it home with me. Speaking of Billy Bragg, it's a book Billy Bragg wrote, newer book called The 3 Dimensions of Freedom. And the reason I had to get it is that it is signed by Billy. So if I think it was like £6, this had to come home with me. Then I'd stopped in a couple of charity shops. They have lots of charity shops in England, and each one is from a different charity. In the States, we have, Goodwill or Salvation Army. Over there, every different charity has their own little shop. So I was in, I think it was Oxfam charity shop, and the next 2 albums I got there. This is the Nielsen's Greatest Hits. It was like £2, so really clean. Couldn't let it go. Drag this back home across the States with me. And the next one is, this is Ralph McTell. Don't know if you know Ralph McTell. He's, again, either an English or an Irish folk singer, singer-songwriter. I was disappointed in this album. A little bit too much orchestration, too much strings added in. I think if it was stripped down to his basic folk thing, it would have been really nice. But no, well, not feeling it. Anyway, for £2, you give it a shot. Also, when I was there, I found the Gypsy Kings album. I love the Gypsy Kings, and this is called Mosaic. And it wasn't until I got it home that I realized I owned Mosaic. Same record, 2 different labels. So how was I to know it's the same record? Until I got it home and looked at it and looked at the tracks and realized it's the same record. So this is a French pressing, this is the American pressing. So I'm probably going to sell the American pressing, keep the French pressing for myself. What do you know? He pays you money, he takes your chances. Also in a charity shop, I think it's also in the Oxfam shop, this was on the wall, and I wasn't sure of the price on it. It was either £14 or £4. Being a charity shop, I assumed it was £4. So when I saw it for £4, I said, I gotta have it. And it was Jackie McLean. This is a jazz album. Right now, it's on a Blue Note, but it's obviously a repress, 70s repress, in stereo. The cover is totally destroyed. The seam is totally split on the top, but the record's in really nice condition. So I brought it up to the front, and I said to the woman, I'm not really sure, is this £4 or £14? She goes, £14, which is like almost, $18 US. And I was like, I can't buy it for £14. So I started putting it back, and she goes, no need to get testy. I said, I'm not getting testy. I just don't think it's worth £14. She goes, would you pay £10 for it? I said, absolutely. So I got it for £10, which was good. So again, I cleaned it up. Sounds fantastic. What a great, great album. So for what, $13 US, I was real happy with this, even though the cover's destroyed, but the record plays great. Also, I got a couple more jazz albums there. I got this Miles Davis. It's called Miles Davis and Horns, featuring Sonny Rollins, Benny Green, John Lewis, Percy Heath, Roy Haynes, Al Cohn, Zoot Sims. Can't go wrong. It's a great record. Recorded in 1951 and 1953, 2 different sides. Recorded 2 different times. But wonderful, wonderful record on Prestige. Nice UK pressing. Also, I'm into the jazz. I got the Buck Clayton, Buck in the Blues. Again, I haven't had a chance to play this yet. This is a UK pressing. Original Vanguard. Fontana Vanguard series. Looking forward to digging into that today. And then I bought 2 new records when I was there. These are both sealed, but the price was too good to let go. The first one is a Chet Baker, and this is Chet Baker Ballads. It's an 80th Anniversary Collector's Edition. It's a UK pressing, and it was, I think it was like £10. It's like $13 US, double record set. So hard to say no to that. And the last one I got when I was there, also, this was in HMV. I was having a sale, getting rid of a lot of their records. So I got them again. And again, this was marked down from £18.99 to £9.99. So again, about $13 US. Sealed copy, them again, newer repress, but that's fine with me. So that was my trip to England. I think I did pretty good. Got some stuff I can't really get here readily. Met up with Headley and had a great international VC meetup. Found a book, found some records, had a great time sightseeing throughout England. Got to see our daughter for a while. So all in all, it was a great trip. I hope everybody out there is doing well. I got a bunch of new subscribers recently, so thanks so much for subscribing. I'm going to do another video right now when I'm done with this one. I recently got some great stuff locally, so if you have some time, check back in a couple hours, and I should have another video up. Okay, hey, thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.